Alright, just a heads up. I'm not going to have any webcam on this time, and I'm probably not going to talk a lot. I'm going to be following a YouTube video and trying to set up this new base. I was looking and doing some research on the new zombies, and the base that we currently have is probably not going to last past about day 350. So we are going to build a base that I have watched be tested all the way up until day 7,000, level 14 something or another. Anyway, it's a lifetime base. So we are gonna probably go dark on the comms. You might hear some YouTube playing in the background while I'm setting this up, but that is the agenda for this recorded session. We're gonna crank the volume up here just a little bit because for some reason the Xbox app volume is low as hell, and I don't really know why. No matter what I do with the settings, it doesn't seem to change, and it doesn't seem to matter. As you can see, I took the time earlier to go and do a whole bunch of revamping. So we have the ramp here done, we have the ramp here done, we have this kind of flattened off, we have this, and I have the square where we are going to be building the new base. Obviously the size of this base is very significant because it is not a giant base, and it is way less stuff to upgrade and keep care of. So with that being said, that will kind of free up this base and allow me to remove this potentially and connect everything here, and then have a giant garden over here that the zombies can't get to. Then essentially this will be just our average run-of-the-mill horde base for random hordes that come through, and this will be where we store all of our stuff. The base where we'll be fighting all the zombies on zombie night will be down there. Alright, now that you guys are brought up to speed, I'm going to bring in this YouTube clip. Obviously I can't play it and pay attention to everything, so I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm just going to get to grinding.
Stage 1, you'll need the materials over there on the left side. The electrical bits are all noted as optional, but they will make your horde a lot easier on day 7. For step 1, we'll start by laying out the foundation with the shapes you see over there on the left. And to build this, you have a pretty small footprint. You just need a space 8.
Alright, as I said, I turned the YouTube volume way down. You guys will be able to hear the tutorial playing in the background, but the basic idea is I'm listening to him tell me how to build this base. We're going to test this base out and just see what its worth is. Alright? Bear with me and let's do this thing. We need as much of this material as we can, so we're gonna go ahead and gather all of it before we just completely harvest it out of here. I mean, we have 3,300, but we already know that making pipe bombs and everything else is going to take a lot of this material. Just in case this base doesn't work, I want to go ahead and have as much raw materials as I can have on hand. The other concern that I have, as it has been from the beginning, is dropping a base. There is nothing shittier on the planet. Well, let me rephrase that. when Fun Pimps decides to lock you out of your profile that you've been building for 600 plus hours because they did a version update and changed a whole bunch of POIs and map, that hurts just as bad. But since that's not the case at this very moment, we are going to see about building a much smaller, much more robust, and much more sound base that we could potentially take into the future with us. This is the footprint, which is way smaller than the footprint of that one. And apparently there's add-ons you can make for crafting and everything else. So, right now, this is the diagram I am following. Oh shit. Well, it would help if I didn't run into the keyboard. Come on. Really, dude? So right now, this is the diagram I'm following. I have the outline, right? So inside the square I'm standing on is the 8x20. So just to give you guys an idea of what's going on here, that's what's going on. Alright, let's do this thing. Okay, and so basically, depending on how I want this base set, do I want to have the stairs here and go this way? Okay, hold on, let's go. Let's see, 1, 2. So here, 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 and here, and then here and here. But how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, then we want to skip one, and we want to do a square. It's one square inside this other square. And then it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then all together it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then right, and that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to be the basic part of it there. No. Alright, now I'm just double checking my dimensions here. Yep, that looks right. Okay. And then we're going to go one from the top, and one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then one from the top, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Alright, so this is the basic template of what we're going to be building. So this is going to be a set of steps. There's going to be a fall trap that's going to be down here. There's going to be some trap doors, and it's going to be very, very up close and personal when fighting the zombies. I need... Okay, I got that. Okay, let's see what he's got to say.
8x20, and we're going to start by digging out all the places that provide structural support, because we're going to put down cobblestone first. So once...
Alright, then we want to dig these areas out, right? So... And then I think he said we're going to place all these with cobble, but for now we are just going to dig them out. Why the hell is my phone going off? Okay, we're not worried about that. Alright, we're gonna have to make an adjustment here because this needs to be by this. If I need this, then it's there. Alright, and he dug out every bit of this. So we're gonna grab these. And yes, for those of you wondering, zombies are off, which is a very rare thing for me to do. However, I got to inquiring about the new things with this 2.6. Now mind you, the video I'm watching is for 2.5. But if it works for 2.5, from what I read, they haven't really added anything new except for maybe Chuck. Chuck, I think, is the only thing they've added since then. And from what I understand, this base is still going to provide everything we need against Mr. Chucky. Alright, so let's see here. Let's take that off that screen. We're going to play this real quick.
So you have those dug out, start placing your cobblestone blocks, and we're just using basic cube shapes. For the left side of the base here, this is where the ramp is going to be.
Alright, we're going to upgrade these to cobble. Mind you, he is in development mode, so he's moving much faster than we are, and he has a nail gun. But I have a tendency to double tap the button sometimes with the nail gun, and then it goes from cobble to concrete real quick. So I'm just going to use the hammer. I already see where we messed up. I'm gonna need lots more cobble. also probably gonna need to go drop off these, go plant these trees here sometime soon. Alright, on to the next phase.
Going into the base, and then the 4 squares that you see on the right side, those are going to be the pillars that support where we're going to be fighting. Next, we'll dig out the remaining pink and purple blocks here, and this is just going to be the outline of where we're going to have the pit going down below.
Alright, now we dig out the rest of these. And we place our blocks in here. According to him, this is going to be our trap. He just put those in wood. Alright. Oh, and just for the record, I went and got a whole ass ton of oil shale and a whole ass ton of iron. The only thing I have not gotten to yet is the coal and nitrate powder. Alright, well, we are looking exactly like his at the moment. Well, not exactly, because his has some kind of grid blocks beside it that I have no idea how he made it that way, probably because he's in developer mode. But anyway, let's continue.
Since these aren't low bearing, we're just going to fill these in with wood shapes. In step 2, we're going to add the pillars, and you're going to need 20 wood shapes and 48 cobblestone shapes, and we're going to be using this new facade tile corner curved block, which is really nice.
Facade style curved corner block. I've never seen that one, but hold on, we will see here. Facade style curved cornerstone. Farm plot corner round? That's kind of cool. Cube half drain center. Okay, I don't know what any of that even is. Okay, here's facade. This is cube facade tile corner curved. Cube curved cap. cube facade, corner curved. He said what?
On top of the 4 square foundations that we added in, we're going to be putting step 2. We're going to add the pillars, and you're going to need 20 wood shapes and 48 cobblestone shapes, and we're going to be using this new facade tile corner curved block.
Cubed facade tile corner. Holy shit. Cubed facade tile corner. Curved. Okay. We're gonna do what with these?
Which is really nice. On top of the 4 square foundations that we added in, we're going to be putting in cube 1/4 round outside block.
Cube 1 corner round outside blocks for the bottom. Holy crud. I don't even know what he's talking about at this point. He lost me a long time ago. I do not even see these shapes that he's talking about. Sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and star that one. He's putting down cobble on these, so. Okay, let's see now.
Blocks in a circle format, as you see here. Then you're going to repeat the same process on all of them. Next, you'll flip over to the cube facade tile corner curved, and you're going to
Cubed facade tile corner curved. I was just on that one. Okay.
go up 3 blocks. The first 2 are going to be cobblestone, and then the third one is going to be wood.
Okay, so 2 blocks high, and these are going to be cobblestone. Oh shit. Pretty sure we could have just went with round ones, but alright, and then he said the next one is going to be wood. Alright, so that is our example. Okay, that's a bit crazy, but alright. Here we go.
wood. Now, optionally, you could build this out of building shapes and then upgrade as you go. This base is pretty structurally sound, so you don't need to worry about things too much. Now, when you go around the circle, as you're standing up here, you can look down and copy shape and rotation to make your life a little bit easier. And then you just add all the blocks up while you're standing here, and that way you're not jumping up and down throughout the whole process. Don't jump off when you get the last one down here, though, because we're going to come and add the corner of the base here. We're going to add another cube 1/4 round outside on that edge. And
Holy. Alright. And he has done his on this corner over here, so cube, round, corner, edge, somewhere here. I don't know where. Okay. Right? I think that's what he said. Alright, let's see here.
then we're just going to repeat this process with the other three. Now, typically at this point in time, I would say that you could replace these with regular...
Gosh dang it.
cubes, but I recommend keeping the round shapes here because it does seem to force us.
Alright, same thing on all of them. So we need... He said it doesn't require this, but he recommends this. So if we're following his base design, we might as well follow it exactly, right?
Zombies into the pit. Step 3 is one of the trickiest parts of this whole base. Once you get past this, you're going to be on the home stretch. So not a lot of parts in here. 5 cobblestone shapes, 50 wooden shapes, a couple wooden doors, and 4 wooden patches in the configuration that you see there on the left. The first thing we're going to do is connect the 4 pillars, and we'll start in the back, putting cubes in each of the sides.
Alright, starting in the back, putting cubes in each of the sides. Holy crud. And then what?
Next to these, we're going to put ramps, and these are going to be for the grenade chutes, and then 2.
Alright, next to these, there's going to be ramps for grenade chutes. No. Okay, game. There it is. Okay, like that. Like that. Huh?
2 cubes in the middle. After that, we're going to move around to the side of the base.
2 cubes in the middle. Wait a minute here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. How am I 5 squares? What in the shit? I followed his exact design. confused, but apparently we're gonna go 3 squares. Because something didn't turn out right. You said go to the back, right? Wait, how many are here? That's only 2 squares between there, so that's not ever going to be enough either. Well, it's official. We're not winging it because I don't know what I did wrong.
And again, we're going to put 2 cubes in each of the corners. So 1 cube there, 1 cube there.
Alright, same thing on the other side. Wait, what?
And then in between those, we're going to put gable inverted 1/2. This is...
Sheesh, I'm already lost, guys. Beautiful, right? And he says we're going to put gable. Half size. What the hell are you doing, fool? I'm so lost right now, guys. Gable half size. Too many squares, shapes, rectangulars. Gable half size, don't have none of that there. None of that there. I'm pretty sure this is just for looks, but where the fuck is this gable half-size bullshit you're talking about, fool? What kind of tweaker status shit? I've seen them before, I just have no idea where I've seen them at. Gable half size. Yep. Oh yeah. Holy crud. Pretty sure all this is just for fancy shit. Plus I'm 1 square bigger than his, I don't really know why, but
Purely decorative, so if you don't
purely
want to do
decorative,
that,
yeah.
just put cubes there. Same thing on the front, we're going to put cubes on the side, but then we're going to put those ramps again right here so that we...
Alright, same thing over here. We're gonna put cubes on the sides. Then we're gonna put the ramps. back to cubes. If you guys can't tell, I'm getting a little tired. And already the base is messed up because look, I see what happened. I went one too far out here. Man. I hate to tell you guys, but my OCD is not going to let me allow this. We are going to be mining all of this out because I see where I fucked up. Beautiful. I don't know how that's even possible because how's one side right and the other side wrong? I don't. Even this is off. Fucker. Well, that's literally where we screwed up. Those are supposed to be there. This is supposed to be over here. This is not even supposed to be here. Holy shit. All part of it, right? Another reason I never build to cobble until I look at it first, but I fucked up. I thought I had literally done everything right. Alright, well strap in ladies and gentlemen, this could be a long little night if I keep fucking shit up like this. Questioning how I literally immediately laid it out wrong when I just followed exactly what I seen him doing. I don't. I'm confused, but nothing to be real distraught about. It's all part of this game. In turn means that this entire row is wrong. That bush just freaked me the fuck out. I was hoping to have this done by next zombie night, but I don't know that that's gonna happen. We're already like 4 days past zombie night. Come on, gain some stamina, a-hole. Well, nothing like screwing up right off the bat, huh? Actually, wait a minute, those don't even really matter. You definitely gotta love screwing it up from the jump. Makes you feel real confident. Alright, now let's try this again. We are starting out with the circles on the bottom, right? Or the, shit. That's those. That means these other ones are here. Really? Okay, game. the top layer is literally just going to be wood. This corner is going back to also wood. Then we should be able to place this here. What in the fuck do you just keep circling back around to the same bullshit? Oh boy. No. Hell yeah. Alright, now we just gotta do the same thing over here. Holy crap, sickles, boys and girls. However, this is the proper structure now. If I wouldn't have screwed it up right off the bat, we'd be alright. And of course, my soda just leaked all over me. God damn. Batting 1,000 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Batting 1,000. Give me just 1 second. Oh boy. Shit. Let me wipe all this Mountain Dew off the front of me and out of my chair. Jesus, save my soul. This is why I used to smoke a lot of weed. After that second blunder we've just had, I'm going to need some nicotine so I don't find myself crashing out. That's not going to be okay. Okay, back to it. I'm also not real sure as to why the star items are so much different. Like they should be right in here with everything else, but of course they're not, you know, on star items. Not where they should be. You gotta be fucking with me right now. All this to have some fanciness. Guess it would help if I knew the actual lingo of this thing. Or if I could read, that would help. Reading is very hard. Hey look, the rain has left us the hell alone. That's always a bonus. Oh gosh. Alright, well, we are officially almost back on track. I'm not even going to put that there yet. We're going to finish out what we're doing here. Now, one last thing to do. Let's mine the rest of this shite out of here. However, you see why I turned zombies off. Because we are never going to make our deadline of trying to get this done by zombie night if we did not turn zombies off. Otherwise, we would have had a whole bunch of screaming ass tricks over here already. Slowing our lovely process down. Now this is how it should be, right? They should be right by the pillars. I had to have counted one too many whenever I was doing the layout of the original, so whatever. That's why you measure twice and cut once. I was gonna continue running with it a while ago, but then I got to thinking and I was like, man, there's other precision things that are gonna come later on. And if I'm already fucked up from the beginning, it's like trying to build a square table when you cut one of the legs too short, you know, and then you just try to run with it. It's not really gonna work out in your favor. Okay, now, without further ado,
We can have the grenade shoots on the front, then a cube beveled corner right there, and a regular cube there. Then we'll move.
wait, now what? Cubed bevel corner. I done fucked up again. This is over the pit, and he wants a cubed beveled corner here. Oh gosh. Cubed bevel corner. No star. Cubed corner beveled. Cubed beveled corner right here. And then he wants it like that. I don't really know why, but that's exactly what I'm looking at. He's standing over the drop pit with that there. Okay, back to it.
Move around to the other side, and we're simply going to repeat the same pattern. Cube, cube, and then gable inverted 1/2 in the center. Now we're just going to go to the back of the base and add a few ladders here at the top so that we have a...
Alright, he's going to go to the back of the base. He's going to add a few ladders here, which he didn't add in my list of things that I needed to bring with me. So that's fantastic. He's got, what, 6?
way to get into the base. When I put together the follow-on video on the craft...
Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. I don't have to do the beveled ones here, but you know, we're trying to be all fancy like this guy, so. Holy Toledo, boys and girls. I am a little too tired for this tonight. As in my opinion, this could all just been square and it would have been just fine. Okay, so he has these two as cobble. Yes, alright, now our base looks exactly like his.
Crafting base, I'll have to take those out, but that's an issue for another video. On the top here, we're going to connect the two sides using cubes. The area around the fighting position, we did cobble.
Area around the fighting position, we're doing cobble. So that way, I assume, it's more structurally sound and stronger. Let's see.
Well, as much of that as you can is useful. Then we're going to come to the sign here, put one more cube in the corner bit here, and then right next to it, we're going to use a...
Then he's looking in this direction, and he drops a cube here. And what's he dropping here?
wedge 60 tip. So you see you're creating an...
Wedge 60 tip. It's a ramp. We want a wedge 60 tip, which, if I'm not mistaken, looks like wedge 60 tip. Okay, and it has to be angled. That, I think. Is that what he's doing here? Hold up, let's see.
Angle down to be able to launch grenades, and we're going to do the same thing next to the other ramp on the other side.
Hold on,
there,
fool.
and that will end up covering up with hatches later. In the corner,
Back up.
take those out, but that's an issue for another video. On the top here, we're going to connect the two sides using cubes. The area around the fighting position, we did cobble. As much of that as you can is useful. Then we're going to come to the sign here, put one more cube in the corner bit here, and then right next to it, we're going to use a wedge.
Wedge 60, but it doesn't look like that. Okay, so looks like that. Huh? Yes.
60 tip. So you see you're creating an angle down to be able to launch grenades, and we're going to do the same thing next to the other ramp on the other side.
Alright, and then we're doing the same thing over here. Apparently this is so we can huck grenades down here into the zombie, basically being able to kill the zombies that are down here when if they're attacking the pillars, is from what I understand. And yes, so those are on the back side. Yes, those are on the back side. Okay.
There, and that will end up covering up with hatches later. In the corner on top of the pillar, we'll add a cube, and then right next to it, we're going to go with cube 1M holes, and we're going to put two of those side by side.
Okay, cube 1M holes.
And then we're going to, for symmetry, have that on the opposite side.
Alright, we're going to do the same thing over here. What are you doing, boy? Oh, shit, son. continue.
I'm going to put doors over those in a moment. Then we can fill everything in with wooden cubes except for the blocks directly across from the ramps in the front.
Okay, everything else gets filled in with regular cubes, except for the blocks across on the ramps. I'm curious to see how this is going to work. I think this is going to be freaking cool, but
Across from those, same as we did in the back, we're going to put in wedge 60 tips, again angled so that you have a diagonal chute to launch grenades down.
okay, and then we're putting in the wedge 60 tips. Wedge 60 tip. It's going to be right here. Okay, what other stuff did I bring with me? I have 3 of these wooden cubes. We're going to go ahead and use those up and get those out of here. Let's see what we got next.
Now that you've put big holes in the bottom of your base, you have to have a way to not fall through. So on the bottom here, we're going to add cube pole centered.
Okay, now he wants to do cube poled centereds. Cube pole centereds. Pole corner. Cube pole center. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Add that there. Oh wait. These need to be on face. Okay. Of course. Okay, what's next, mister?
Right underneath those holes, and that makes it so that you can still shoot and throw grenades through, but you yourself will not fall through. Lastly, we'll take the ladders upstairs, and then we're going to put in the hatches here over top of these.
Okay, we're going to go up. We're going to put in the hatches that I brought. And you want them to open outwards. Yes. Oh, okay, game. Okay. Alright. Those open the right way.
Make sure that they flip outward. Otherwise, you're going to have a really hard time hucking grenades down those. Same thing with the doors.
Alright, now we brought doors. We're going to go advanced. Um, handle down though, right?
Go on the side once you get to them. In step 4, we'll add...
Oh shit, I forget. Oh gosh. Why won't it work? Okay. Go back to simple. Go back to advanced. Okay. But that's going to open towards me. So now do I need to go to face? No, I need to go back to advanced. Okay, why is it doing some weird shit here? Hold on. There's something not happening right here. Okay, hold on.
right underneath those holes, and that makes it so that you can still shoot and throw grenades through, but you yourself will not fall through. Lastly, we'll take the ladders upstairs, and then we're going to put in the hatches here over top of these. Just make sure that they flip outward. Otherwise, you're going to have a really hard time hucking grenades down those. Same thing with the...
Okay, but for some reason... Okay, it was just the way I was standing, apparently. Alright, so this should be the basic floor layout. Sorry, you guys get to hear the bulldog snoring in the background again because he has absolutely crashed the fuck out.
Doors that go on the side once you get to them. In step 4, we'll add in the walls and the roof, and for this one you're going to need 125 wood shapes, 20 cobblestone shapes, 1 wooden door, double door, and hatch. Then to get started, we're going to frame out the 4 corners. We're going to go up 4 blocks using cube facade tile.
Alright, going up 4 blocks using cubed facade. Holy crap, dude. This is crazy. And make sure it's on simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would assume we're doing that on all the corners. Oh, I gotta go in succession. Okay. Now what else is next?
Corner curve, and then on top of that we'll put a cube 1/4 round outside.
Oh wow.
Then you're
Okay.
going to repeat that same process.
So the top one is not. Beautiful. And mind you, this can be done however the hell you want to do it. I'm just following this dude's specs. And by his specs, they have to be done a certain way. should look right. Oh, shit. Yes, alright. It's not like following schematics, guys. It's literally following a guy.
Process in the other 3 corners. Just make sure you're rotating it on each corner so that the round side matches the floor below. Next, we're going to add on the front face of the base, and you're going to be using cube shapes, and you're going to outline the area where you'll end up building the fighting position. So you'll go 2 blocks on one side, 2 blocks on the other side.
Alright, now this is going to be cobble. Let's go ahead and we have a shite ton of cobble. And since we're in here, we're going to go ahead and make the building blocks. We're going to put, let's do 50 more. Alright, these are going to be blocks, and these are going to be 4 and 4. Okay.
I'd build that up another level, and then just connect it the whole way across.
Alright, so we're going to go up another level, he said. And go straight across. Okay.
On the back side of this, you're going to place 2 cube facade tile corner curved blocks, and this is...
On the back side of this, you're going to place 2 facade tile corner curved. Facade style corner curved. Facade style corner curved. And of course he didn't tell you where none of those are at. Facade style corner curved. Sheesh. Cube facade tile corner curved. Oh, just these? Wait a minute. I gotta go through every position available. Okay. Done.
It's really just to protect the electric fences. And then across the top, we're going to add gable inverted 1/2s.
Across the top, we're gonna go gable inverted 1/2s. Why do I not have a gap? What in the fuck is happening here again already? 1, 2, 3, 4. He said go 4. And he went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I miss something? Okay, well. Apparently. Right? No. Yep. Yep. So we're not following spec. We have fallen off spec. Because according to him, he wants us to go with some ridiculous shit. Let me be 100% sure. Hold on.
We're going to carry this the whole way around the outside of the...
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that. Okay, that is where I screwed up. Noise. The hell? God, he's got to be so elaborate with this shit that he's doing. Are you fucking with me right now? Same thing all the way around, huh? Wonderful. Come on. This is crazy, folks. Just want you guys to know. This is crazy. So you guys know, when I started this, I had 3,800 lumber. Oh shit. Thought I fudged it up. Well, it is coming along.
Base, just make sure that the carved outside faces outward so that you get the aesthetic. That's the whole reason we're just doing this for extra character. You could put cubes here if you wanted to make life easier, but
Yeah,
this
of
is one
course.
of the great tricks to be able to give your base depth and not have it just look like a cube. Next, we're going
Okay.
to start filling in the sides, and we're going to leave a 2-block high space open. We're going to put a door in there so that we can wire.
Yes, but on what side? I don't have the fancy little numbers that you have that tell me, hey, this is what side we're using. Let's maybe go back. Oops. Okay, so there is the gate. There's the gable, not the gables. Damn it. Oh my god. Alright, so he is on this side, right? Yes. I think. And he's leaving his door up front, right?
Your base depth and not have it just look like a cube. Next, we're going to start filling in the sides, and we're going to leave a 2-block high space open. We're going to put a door in there.
Okay. Okay.
So that we can wire up the electrical later, because otherwise there's no...
Alright, and he fills the rest of it in. Continuing on.
Reach it. Now we'll move on to the back side of this.
And now he wants a door in here. Alright, alright, alright. Sheesh. Alright, hold up, buddy. Hold up. Where did you go? Let's see.
Trickle later, because otherwise there's no way to quite reach it. Now we'll move on to the back side of this, and we're going to leave
the side with the trap doors, which is this one. Yeah. So this, this, right?
blocks open in the middle so that we can put a double door so we have a way in and out of this. If we end up using our crafting add-on, we'll create a corridor that actually connects through here to...
Alright. It is taking me a little bit longer because I'm doing it with removable cubes at first. Because I already screwed up once. Alright, let's see what he does next.
the main crafting area, but for right now we'll continue to use the ladders that we have on the back side. So they can just slap...
And now we need to slap our double-sided door in there. Okay, there's that portion.
Slap the double wooden door in here and you're good to go. And just to the right of this, we're going to add some scaffolding ladders so that we have a pathway up to the roof, mainly for repairs. Also, we'll end up adding some SMG turrets here.
I don't have SMG turrets that he's talking about adding, so that's going to have to be later on. All the way to the top? Okay. Didn't need that many, but you know.
For the later game stage. For the other side wall, you're just going to completely fill it in with cubes, and then also that line across.
Other side, we're going to fill completely in with cubes. The other line at the top, I think he said.
So the front will fill back in with cubes.
Alright, yep. Holy sheep shit.
Use the scaffolding ladder that we just installed, head up to the roof, and you're going to fill the entire roof in with cube blocks, and then we'll simply put...
Alright, entire roof with cube blocks. I know he's going to require a generator, which we don't have yet because we were just trying to get this thing built. It's a spec. Okay, let's see here.
Put a wooden hatch over the opening and we're done with this.
Holy sheep shit. It's starting to look like a zombie base. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated by this because the way he was showing this before, this is gonna get absolutely insane. Literally insane. We're basically gonna fight the zombies right here. They're gonna come up this, we're gonna build steps and all kinds of stuff. We're gonna eventually dig a fall pit. And yeah, we're basically gonna fight zombies right here. They're gonna be a trap door. They're gonna fall down into the pit. We're gonna be able to pop these open and throw grenades down there. And holy shit, it's gonna be nuts. It's going to be nuts.
In step 5, we're going to give our zombies a lovely way into the base, so we got to build the ramp/stairs up, and you're going to need 35 wood shapes, 25 cobblestone shapes, and then a couple iron doors.
Holy shit, I don't think I have enough. Nope, I'm gonna need more lumber. Hopefully I have more lumber, otherwise we're gonna have to go cut some trees down. Well, we're gonna spend up all the wood that we have. I did not bring iron doors because I need to grab all of this. Wait, I do have iron doors. Whoopsie! We are building a zombie base right beside our main base, so that way we can fight them right here and still keep all of our resources safe. Now obviously we're still gonna have some zombies, some hordes and stuff that come through there. I mean, that's without a doubt, but for now, let's see.
Steps should be easy. Just follow your foundation. Put in 2 stairs filled right.
Okay, first off, put in 2 stairs filled right up front. I don't know where stairs are, so we're gonna have to find them real quick. Stairs filled. Am I blind? I could be. Stairs filled. Let me know if you guys see them. I don't see stairs filled. Oh, wait a minute. I'm recording. Not that you guys would probably respond anyway, because I've asked you guys 1,000 questions and you've never answered. Stairs filled. Fudge. Hey, it could be under stairs. Kind of crazy, right?
Be on the row of 4 cobblestone that you have, and then you're going to fill in 6.
Alright, and this is going to be just regular squares of cobble. Oh, come on, don't you fucking fuck with me right now. And then he said 6. Is that what he said?
6 pairs of cubes along here, and then we're going to kind of repeat this process, but
Alright, so he fills the entire thing. Alright, right. Let's see what he does.
we're going to throw another stair, and so obviously there'll be less cubes to fill in. We're going to leave in 1. An odd gap that you wouldn't expect, and that's so that we can put in electric fences later. So the first 2 levels you're going to have completely filled. Now when we get to this third level, this is the one that I was just talking about. So you're going to go 2 sets, 3 sets, and then you're going to...
Alright, now this is the one where we go... we leave one. Should look something like that. Right? Right. Okay.
Stop. You're going to leave that spot open. Then we're going to repeat the same process up here where we go and put in stairs, some cubes, and then I normally just jump off the edge here and then fill in.
Alright, so now then, another set of these. And another set of these. Okay, next.
That one there. Now we want this a total of 5 blocks high, so we're going to go back up to the top again, add a couple stairs filled here, and then we'll put some cubes across the top just to finish things.
Okay, one more set of stairs. And then we're going to top this with cobble blocks. Yes, one from there, one from there. Okay, all right, we should be on point.
Off. Now you're ready to add in the zombie walkway, and we're going to use cube 1/2 blocks. You're going to orient them so that the opening area of it is on the outside, so it creates a thinner plank in the center.
Or, wait, what? Cube 1/2 blocks. There's a cube 1/2 block. Okay. Ugh. Said it wants it oriented to where... Shit. He's at 2 out right now. Is he going further?
And then on the end of these, we're going to put either wedge 60s or cube 5M round 04.
Okay, so then we go here. And then he says cube 160s or fuck. What did he say? Hold up. Wedge 60 or cube 5mm round. Wedge 60s. Wedge 60s. Yes. Ramp tip. Wedge 60s. Sorry, guys. No wedge 60. Oh, God. Wedge 60 tip. Wedge 60. Holy shite, folks.
Fours, whichever you feel like doing, the result is going to be the same. We're just widening this out so that we can connect the iron doors. You don't have to, but I feel like it looks aesthetically weird if you don't. When you're placing the doors, it's really important that you rotate it so that the handle is on the bottom and the open area is facing towards you.
Oh, gosh. Handle is at the bottom. Okay.
That way when you flip it out, it creates a platform for the zombies to walk across. Same thing, you're going to have to change the orientation when you face back the other way, and then flip that out just to make sure that they come together.
Ooh. I'm so confused. Sheesh. Okay, well, there's that.
Just make sure on your placement, as these cannot be removed without destroying them. With that out of the way, now we can add the fighting position. For this, you're going to need 25 cobblestone shapes and a couple of torches. Starting on the bottom sides, we're going to...
I need a couple of torches. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go get the torches because I don't have any of those on me. Get off me. Man, you know the bad part about this? The zombies being off, they're gonna be fucking rabid when they come back on. I need this. This. Ramp 6mm 01. 60mm 01. I think that's the one we already have, isn't it? Ramp 60mm 01. Ramp 6mm 01 right here. Okay, what are we doing with this now?
We use ramp 6M01, so you'll place those angled up, then ramp 6M02, and
then 02. So we're gonna need these and face them up. Is that what he said?
then ramp 6M03. So we're creating kind of
M6M03. Woo boy.
of a gradual slope up, and above that, cube corner bevels meet directly up.
Cube corner bevels.
Up with that, and then on that front squared off face, we're going to put ramp incline fillers for the actual
Ramp incline fillers. So ramp incline. Oh shit. Ramp incline fillers. Ramp incline fillers. Holy Holy shit. This is the most elaborate base I think I've ever
Defensive
built.
position, we're going to put in scaffolding ladders across the back, and then we're going to go with
Scaffolding ladders across the back. I don't know where scaffolding ladders are. I'm getting tired, folks. I'm getting tired. He said damn scaffolding ladders. I don't have no idea where scaffolding ladders are. This guy's crazy. Are they something I can build? Wooden ladders. Wait, what did he say here? Hold up. Alright, let's click on this real quick. Hold up. Cube corner bevel.
levels meet directly up with that, and then on that front squared off face, we're going to put ramp incline fillars. For the actual defensive position, we're going to put in scaffolding ladders.
Scaffolding ladders, and they look like that. Holy shit. I have got the piss. I'm not seeing any scaffolding ladders. Ladies and gentlemen, I could be blind as hell. Oh my. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. guys seeing something I ain't seeing? I am not seeing any scaffolding ladders. Well, I figured they'd be under here because it's... Aha!
Across the back, and then we're going to go with pole doubles to fill in the rest. On top of the scaffolding ladders, we'll put them, and we're going to orient them so that you...
Pole doubles. Floor joist. Pole doubles. Pole doubles. Pillar double. Pillar double. Pillar. Pillar, 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 pillar. Pole, right? But there's supposed to be a pole double. It's not under there. Pole double. Right above that. Okay.
You can hit through them. Then we're going to reverse that position around and cover up the front in front of the scaffolding ladder.
Alright, then we're going to reverse this position around, cover up the scaffolding ladders. Same thing up top.
Ladder, and then again right above that. Flanking the fighting position on either side, we'll put a pair of torches, and after that...
People. Have any idea how strenuous this is? Oh, you don't? Well, that's crazy. You should. It's... I would rank it right up there with blowjobs. It's pretty nice.
All you do is get the pit going and the base is operational. For this step, you're going to need about 10 wood shapes and 5 cobblestone shapes, but most of the work is actually going to be digging for this one. To get started, we're going to dig 4 blocks out on the side of the stairs. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And
Right at the base of the stairs, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And in that very first block, we're going to put a stair going down, and this is going to be your cobblestone stair.
Alright, very first one, we're going back here. We're gonna go to cobblestone stairs. Hell yes. Okay.
After After this, you're essentially going to be digging a corridor diagonally down, and you'll just keep digging and placing a stair.
Okay, so I need to make that. How many are we doing? Did he say? Hold up.
On the next opening spot. So essentially it'll go 1 cobblestone stair, then you'll go 7 wood stairs, and then you'll put a cobblestone stair at the very bottom.
7 wood stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Six. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I need 1 more stair down. Time is it? Holy shit, I gotta go to bed. Seven, and then the bottom one is going to be a cobblestone. Holy bejesus. That should be all the steps that we need, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There might be more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? Holy shit, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then cobblestone. Okay, Alright guys, well sadly, I don't really have a lot more time left here, so I've got to wrap this up pretty quick like, and then take my ass to bed so I can get up in the morning. Alright, we are literally gonna call it good right there. I do not have time to finish this tonight anyway, so we are gonna leave it right there. We are gonna leave the YouTube video right where it's at, and we will be back tomorrow to finish off this zombie night base and see if we can have some further excitement. I can't wait. I'm actually kind of excited. I want to get this thing set up and get it functional so that way I can start upgrading it, because I know it's going to need upgrades. I'm going to have to go through and make most of this concrete because I'm already at the stage where we're going to need concrete. So for now, we're going to call that good. I'm out of here. Much love. Be safe. And hopefully we can continue this saga tomorrow and finish this thing off. For now, I'm out.